So I decided to finally do a video. The Sportsman1100 SP. It's a little late when I fired it up and decided, yeah, let's do a video. So basically, the smoke's gone. I got the cap up. I don't know if you can see in there. There's a little hole on the bottom of this. It's almost like a cotter pin would go through, just for stopper. But I usually open it up to that. And if my inkbird temps, I got a temp there. I got one there. So depending on what the temp is, if it's lower than what my thing says, then I will turn it down. It does act as a damper just like a wood stove does. So if you can get your thing up the temp all the way like you want, screw that cap down. If it's over hot, then screw the cap up. That lets more heat out quicker. But yeah, I got a problem. I mean, you can kind of see, the gap between the heat shield and the sear plate. It's warped on the top. You can see all the ash on top that comes through between it. I've cleaned it just like Pitboss says and all this stuff. It doesn't matter. I even bowed it down a little bit and it always heats up and pops back up. Sooner or later I'm going to order a solid sear plate, put that in, and I'll run my own rod out. So yeah, that's what I got going on with this. It's a much better unit than the Austin XL. I've had one issue with it, and that was the temp probe. So I'm going to do baked potatoes. You can see it's a little smoky in here. I opened the door when I decided to film it. So I'm going to try the best I can to show you what I'm doing here. Basically, when I do baked potatoes, this is what I use. I oil it up real good. And let me get that because I'm going to need that. So basically, I'm going to douse it real good, the potatoes. I always seem to forget to poke the potato, but I've never had it explode, so I don't always do it. Oops. I forgot to turn it up to 350 on the grill. Oh, actually, when I went out there, smoke, it was on 200, so that was good. So basically, I pepper and then I use the honey sea salt. So I'll do this side, then I'll flip it around, and I will do the other side. And where's my honey sea salt? Girlfriend moved everything around because I had so much stuff in here. Babe, where's the honey sea salt?
The what?
Honey sea salt.
It's got to be up there.
You know, I know because I had so much stuff you moved around.
I know, but it's got to be up there because I put everything that was there up there.
Alright, I'm looking.
It's on the top.
It's the very top?
Yeah. Everything I had for you was at the very top.
Well, the honey sea salt would have been in the cabinet already.
Well, I didn't touch that then.
Alright. So...
what are you doing?
baked potatoes.
Why are you filming?
I figured why not.
Okay. What is he doing? Filming the potatoes. Why?
I'm filming my
Entire life.
sportsman. Finally do a cooking video. I decided to.
You wanna?
But I can't find my sea salt.
Toby, I swear to you, I didn't. If it was in this pile, if it was right here.
No, it would have already been in the cabinet.
See, I didn't move anything around.
Yeah, what's weird because it's a half rectangular.
Then it could be up on top behind there.
Maybe it's behind this Java chop. Yeah, right there it is.
Okay. I didn't touch your
Yeah.
honey sea salt.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so, oops, it's a little too much. Alright, so now I'm just going to flip it over. And we're going to spray it again. Sometimes I spray them down real good and the excess oil on it, I will rub it all around. But I'm finding out that it's like it's not enough oil on it to hold the salt in place. So I do one side, flip it, pepper it, and then salt it. And I'm about out of the salt. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's the perfect thing for a baked potato. Almost like making potato skins and such. And that's all I do. Alright. Okay, so now we'll go outside with it. Put it on the grill. See if I can do all this with one hand. Yeah, trash needs taken out. And this nice tray on here. Looks like we're at, we can get the glare. I don't know, we're about 300 right now, but that's not gonna hurt anything. This side seems to be correct temperature side, or the hot side. I took the heat diffuser out initially when I built this. If you look at my build videos, you'll see that. So about an hour later, we should be good to go. So we'll come back about an hour later and see what happens. Alright, it's probably been about 10 minutes since I fired this up. Right there's my temps at the moment. Yeah, it looks high, but those numbers will come down. And the ink bird's set up. The left, number 3 is the left side, and number 4 is the right side. But after so long, those numbers would be close. to what that is, so it's actually kind of impressive. Using gourmet blend, Bear Mountain gourmet blend. I ran out of competition blend, Pitboss, so I had to open a 5-gallon bucket up for the gourmet blend. So, and then I actually used the griddle. It's underneath there. This is actually the Austin XL cover that's on the 400 Deluxe. I used that a few days ago. I made pancakes on it and bacon, I believe it was, or eggs or something. I forget what else she wanted, but did them, and very impressive. I haven't had anything stick to it, so everything's working out perfect. It's still the damaged unit. Everything's seems to be working. It's just a cosmetic problem. So I think if you watch my damage video of the Pitboss Griddle 400 Deluxe, but it's working. So the temp came down a little bit. It's starting to come down. But give it time and all the temps will fluctuate on it, and they'll be close to what they need to be. So it's about 5:30 now, so about 6:30 I'll come back and see what we got going on. Alright, so we're back and we're going to do our steak. This is what I'm going to use. I've used the original also. It's all good stuff. So basically I'm going to put it on. The steaks are still really cold. I couldn't really do this earlier because they were still somewhat froze. And I'm just going to pat it in to the meat. And I'm going to do the other side. This is New York strip. We haven't had beef in the house for about a month or something. The price, and I was buying loin and cutting my own, and I was getting it somewhere around $4 a pound. You know, paid $5.44 I think it was a pound for this stuff. I had the money, but I did it anyways. So let's pat it in. And I go outside. I got the sun beating on the Pitboss, so it's throwing my temps off. My ink bird is showing cooler than what the inside temp actually is. We'll go out and take a look at that. Tongs are over here. Get the door. I'll try doing this one-handed again. Alright, let's go outside. There's Patchy. Patchy. One of the rescue cats. Fetch. She's not talkative. She loves that little box. So I would have thought my temps would have been up. I'm at 390 on this because of the cycle. The temp should be dropping down. And here's my ink bird. It's showing my temps are close together. What Oreo? That's Oreo making all the noise, Oreo. And that's Baby Gray. And there's Helmet. No kittens. So that's what my temps are. So, and I don't know. Or you got a sinus infection or something. Outside cats. So there's the potatoes. Alright, so I need to get a probe and I want to check those potatoes. These potatoes are pretty much done, so I'm gonna move them to the left side. I used my ink bird. Great little, ouch, that's hot. These tongs. I'm gonna move these to the left side. This is all I use. I don't use anything else. Hit it quick before it melts. If you want your racks to last, use a bristle brush. There's a lot of people that use those wooden ones, but I don't know. I just don't do them, but it's basically the same thing that I do. When I use the charcoal grill. Alright, I'm going to put my meat probes in. I can't remember which is which, so I'll find out which one's what. So I think there's a problem with that probe, which would be the teal green, because it does jumps all over the place, and then it comes back to earth what it should be. I just plug number 2 in. See, there's no way that's yeah, see, I don't know, this is doing some weird stuff. See, now it's coming back to where it needs to be. I need to close this up while my heat's getting out. And I'm going to turn this up to 450. I don't do low and slow on steaks. I never have. And I'm going to open this cap up. That's about rough. That's about where I normally have it. So we'll come back in about 10-15 minutes. Check our temps. Alright, so we're back. About that time. I actually just opened the lid, so my numbers are dropping. But I'm at close to 140. So I'm gonna turn the temp up to high for my sear. And move the probes not going to be exact. I'll have to do it again. I'm going to take my potatoes off. They should be plenty done. I was going to make broccoli, and well, I should have put that on about 40 minutes ago to steam it, and I forgot. So I went to sell for corn. So fire should be kicking up here. I can see the pellets. I don't know if you can actually see down the pellets moving down there or not. I'm gonna have to call Inkbird and get replacement probes. Yeah, this is where I keep the one probe at. I actually just pulled it out. Keep that one there, keep that one on the left side. It's pretty much how I've done it. So let's check and see what we've got. Looking for about a medium. It's not really crusted up, but like I said, look for a medium. On my temp, I don't have to have a super sear, but we're getting there. And if you remember, I think I showed initially when I started, pellet wise or whatever, it seems I use just as much pellets in the summer as I do in the winter. They always said use less when it's hot out. I haven't really noticed. So I'm going to call that good. Get this over the fire and get this one started. Trying to look. Alright, sorry about that. I got cut off. Not enough space left in my phone for videoing. But what I was saying before I got cut off, the color coding on these, if you go into the app, you'll notice when you go to calibrate, you'll notice the color coding by 1 through 4. So that's why these are always put in like that. Took me a few minutes. This thing finally shut off, but like I was saying, you see the crusties down there. It's basically dry stuff that just gets scraped or vacked off every now and then. You can see all the ash and that sear plate from before that was from there before I opened the sear, and it's still there. So it's been a few minutes. So let's go and see how it came out. And let's see here. I think this is the one I wanted. So I'm just gonna cut it, I'll show you. It's rested about 10 minutes. And then, perfect for me. So that's what we got. And because I forgot to do the broccoli, we got the corn. So I may do do another one tomorrow. I'm gonna be probably doing a pork butt. So like and subscribe. I'm trying to build a boat engine and trying to get subscribers to help me out, get enough subscribers and stuff that I might be able to complete that boat project I got going on. But I'm going to try doing pork butt how I do it. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I might show me putting the seasoning on later tonight because I like to leave it sit about 8 hours or something in the fridge, because then it soaks up the stuff, and how I do it and what I use. So thanks for watching.